Hey, let's go to our highlights of the ball game. Here's Mike.
Wow, I'm going to be out of breath. Here we go. Game highlights from that first half, and they went right down the field. Little speed option. Snead knocks it in from 4 yards, takes an early 7-0 lead, and then Wilson. This was kind of a precursor to what was going to happen. They ran the ball exceptionally well today. Wilson there for another touchdown, a 14-0 lead. Lafayette came back 14-7, and then Cody got in the end zone 21-7. And then from that point on, it was pretty much all Lafayette offensively, as this is a gorgeous pass to Julius Young there, made the score 14-7. Lafayette's going to get in the end zone right here. Beautiful play there. A couple running plays later, Selwyn gets in the end zone, and then Ty Haranica is going to tie the game at halftime, 21-21. And you knew you were in a dogfight, back and forth. Offense is playing good. Sean Davis, boy, could he throw the football, and he got it down here to KJ Rogers. What a great adjustment by KJ. He's come up big, 6'4", big-time plays. Number 88 takes the lead at 28-21. And then this is the play where Bramble caught the ball and had his foot on the line. Then he knew he was wrong, threw the ball back. Ball should have been at the 25-yard line, not the 1-yard line. The safety ensued, making it 28-23 at that point. And then the field goal got them a little bit closer to 28-26. So here we are at 28-26. We're into the fourth quarter. Lafayette's going to go down the field as Sean Davis is going to take it in for a touchdown. Lafayette takes the lead at 35-26, and they add the extra point. So Lafayette on top here by 9 points. They're going to now score as Fordham lets them get into the end zone. I think if you look at it again, a lot of defenders kind of playing soft there, and then a couple plays later, Fordham has their response. They get it 42-41. They missed the two-point conversion, but what a ball game. And you go back, there's some tight plays there, but Lafayette on the short end today.
And some big numbers, of course. 20 for 28 for Sean Davis, 354 yards, a career high for him, 2 touchdowns, a 74-yard touchdown bomb that Mike just showed you. So a 70-yard touchdown and a 74 in the last 2 ball games. The leading rusher in the ball game for Lafayette, Sheldon Simpson, he picks up 110 yards, a 100-yard rushing game for him. As Julius Young, 6 catches, 123 yards. And how about the game out of Rogers, as KJ Rogers with 4 catches for 114 yards, both Rogers and Young with touchdown catches. Of course, the head coach has joined John Leone. Here he is.
Thank you, Gary Michael. Coach, I've been around a long time. I've seen a lot of football games at this place. This was one of the best, and an absolute heavyweight battle between 2 heavyweights.
It really was. What a football game. As exciting that I've ever been around. And, we came up short, but really proud of our team. Boy, we overcame that onslaught in the beginning. We stemmed the tide. We took the lead. It was like, you said it, a heavyweight battle going back and forth, 2 good teams. And credit to Fordham, and really proud of our guys in the effort.
You know, Coach, I said earlier on, I thought one of the most amazing parts of the game was how it started, how you picked yourself up off the canvas and came back against a very good football team.
Well, what we say all the time is to regain momentum, you got to execute. And that's what we did. You know, they got those 2 quick scores, and we just went to work and executed and attacked them. All right, we threw the ball deep, we ran it well, and it was a back-and-forth game, and they're a talented group. They're a talented group, and just really proud of our guys and the effort. They just kept fighting and competing, and you can't always win those really close ones.
Okay, Coach, I know you want to get in and talk to your guys. One more quick one. There's so many individuals we could point out, but you got to talk a little bit about the development of your young quarterback. How about some of the throws he made today?
Well, he's a talented kid with a lot of poise, and really proud of how he is playing and competing and leading our team as a young player. It's only his 3rd start, and we're really pleased with him and a lot of guys, like you said, is our whole team. Our whole team just battled and competed, and we got a bunch of the right kind of guys, which makes this the right kind of program. So really proud of our effort.
The growth is clear. We're in this thing for the long haul. We ain't done yet.
Go Leopards.
Gary Michael, back to you. What a football game.
All right, thank you very much, John. And our player of the game, you just got a good look at him. It is Sean Davis, 20 for 28, 354 yards, 71% completion, and a couple of touchdowns. So a great job again by Sean. Mikey just gets better and better every game.
He's fun to watch right now, and I said it earlier in the third quarter. This team is fun to watch. There's no quit in this team. You have to be happy with it. Obviously, you don't want to lose the ball game, but I would have liked to known, and I think Coach Garrett will tell us next week, did he know that the Fordham defense was going to allow them to score, and what was his thinking that went in that? But at this point, Lafayette, just with a 1-point loss, tough to swallow.
We will wrap this one all up. Just a reminder, we'll see you next Saturday at 3:30 when Bucknell comes to town. At 12:30. That's a 12:30 start next Saturday. We're going to throw it back down to complete today's ball game. Here's John. Here's Phil.
Thank you so much, Gary. Michael, again, congratulations on another job very well done. Sometimes you guys work a little harder than others. This was a full day's work for you guys. Phil, boy, what can you say about this? First of all, this football game, and you've seen almost as many as I have. This was one of the top I can remember.
It was really a great game, and there's a lot to look forward to. I think you have, again, I was really impressed with Sean and his game. Made some great decisions, just very effective, very efficient. The defense broke down a little bit, but I'm sure, you had a good running and a good passing game. And that's, when you have both of those, it's tough to defend.
I was listening to Mike Joseph doing his at times, and Mike got a little, carried away, if you will, for good reason.
Great thing to take away, that we came back, responded time and time again. It just basically came down to who had the ball last.
Well, Phil, I was on the sideline with you, a former wide receiver, Hall of Fame wide receiver, and I'm telling you, the experience at key positions, I think, especially in the first half when the Fordham's passing game took over, it was incredible. I saw DeMorat throw the ball to open spots. I had no idea where the receiver was, and all of a sudden he appeared. Throwing to spots, the timing, the synergy. Alshon Davis had a terrific game. I'll tell you what, DeMorat is as advertised.
Oh, absolutely. And we talked about that in the first half, he knows what to do with the ball. He's had a lot of time with his receivers, and he spreads it around.
He sure does. Well, for Phil Ling and myself, that'll do it from here. Thanks to Gary Laubach, Mike Joseph. A terrific football game tonight. We can probably look forward to more of the same. Join us next week when the Lafayette Leopards will play host to the Bucknell Bison. For Phil Ling, for Mike and Gary, I'm John Leone. Our thanks to our RCN television crew, always giving us great support. We'll see you next week here at Fisher Stadium.